another day, another camera bag. So I wanted a smaller bag, like a medium small bag for more of my like everyday carry camera, and my Osmo Pocket 3. And I saw Peak Design, who I love. I love Peak Design and I love Think Tank, and I have a lot of bags from both of them. So Peak Design has, I feel like it was new to me, unless I just had noticed it before, but it's the Peak Design Sling. So it's like a fanny pack, but they're calling it a sling. And it doesn't have a lot of padding, but there's a bundle I did where you can get an extra small camera cube to go inside of it. So this is it, which I like, because then it's not like an obvious camera bag. Now, the feedback I kept seeing online was that the clasp comes apart easily. And I did see this in my local camera store, so I checked it out, and I agree. So we'll see. I think if you're mindful of it, like, I don't know that I would grab this in a way that I would unclasp it. I don't know that this would be the bag to wear like in a city. There were people doing hacks where they took wherever wherever the key fob tether is, and they like strung that and put it through like a split ring so that if this did come apart, it would still be connected that way. But we'll see. I'm also not someone that will put a camera in a bag like this without any additional padding. So I like the fact that I could take this places without a camera in it and just have like a lower profile, or one of my cameras that's already like in a little bag. Like if it is protected, then I would put it in a bag like this. But I saw reviews where people were like, it came unclasped and fell off and broke my lens. And I'm like, I don't carry a camera or a lens just naked in a bag like this. So you would think that's common sense. So this comes in 3 sizes. This is the largest. It's a 7 liters. I want to say it's 2 liters, 4 liters, and 7 liters, but I don't remember. I have all 3 of these bags. This is the everyday sling. This is the 10 liter. So I have this in the 10 liter, and then I stuff it. I have it in the 7 liter that I use also as like more of an everyday camera bag. And then I got my son the smallest one. I don't know what is wrong with me when I see videos of like people putting things in their bags. I'm like, oh, that seems reasonable. And then when I get the bag, I don't like, people will have the smallest bag and they're like, I'm just going to put in my pro body and then this 70 to 200 and then this 85 and then a flash and then a backup. And I'm like, I don't know. So, I mean, I do fill a bag, but I always have to go bigger. So I did go with the largest size in this. So we'll see. So we've got a little exterior pocket. This is the little key fob. Yeah, I'm not someone, I mean, how janky would that be? I don't, like, I'm going to connect this to there. No. It's got the little bungees on the outside, on the bottom there for, you know, a windbreaker, a tripod. It has that little tiny back pocket, I think, for your phone. And I feel like I saw it marketed as some places a drop pocket, they might call it. Drop pocket with magnetic closure, perfect for phone carry. So yeah, so we have this guy here. This is the main section. I don't know if I love this color. I don't hate it, but it almost looks to me like when somebody has like some spare rope, little twine that they needed to add on to something. All right, oh, and then this is good. So the bottom then compresses it. So you can see like it's skinny. I do like that. But after everything I just said, we know that I'll probably always have it on the most expanded size. All right, so we've got little accessory pockets in here. I do love that this is like a mesh. I hate the that like Velcro, not Velcro, but it's like not the hook, but the fabric of most camera bags, where it's almost like that microfiber. I hate it. Oh. So I love when there's a camera bag that doesn't have that. Okay, and then we have another zipper pocket with more accessories. And then these are, is this the stabilizer straps? It does have a stabilizer strap. So that, and then this is the extra small camera cube. And I love when you're getting something and you know that it's made to fit in something else, because I don't like having to guess what's a good fit, and then you have something that's like a little bit too big, or else it's like an awkward too small and you've got space that's wasted. So I love it. Let's see if it has that interior that I just got done saying I hate. It's not bad. I mean, it's pretty much what I was talking about, but it's not nearly as grippy. These are, I think I like this long flap this way. What's this little guy? And then we've got two organizer guys in there. Peak Design loves a little loop because they have the clip-ons that I never use. I always keep them like in the bag, but I never see. Even this has a little. Reminds me of when my son was a baby, and all of his bags came with like the little changing mat or pad thing. Is this, perhaps it's just a little bit of extra cushioning for the top? Let's see. I mean, it fits in there pretty snug. Counter pull is great for grip when zipping. That's these guys up here. Weatherproof nylon canvas. Weatherproof, not weather resistant, weatherproof. High density foam padding. C-clip connection points for Peak Design bag compatibility. That's these things. I guess these things here are the Peak Design loops. Yeah, they're calling that a C-clip connection point. Pro tips: removable padding and tuck away cover. Oh, okay, so you can just, in the insert, you can leave it like open like that if you wanted to when it's in the bag. Carry your hidden attachment points for Peak Design anchors and straps, sold separately. So they're saying you could buy their straps separately and carry this like its own little bag. And in the picture, it looks like they're carrying it. Well, no, I think it's just a bag in a different size. I wouldn't be doing that. All right, and then just different, we've got the flexible dividers, example loadouts. So those things I found before, these are the C-clips. Mount camera cubes to compatible Peak Design bags for seamless integration. Okay, so they're using these to mount that inside of another camera bag. That won't be happening. I won't be doing that. Mount on side body for X. Right, now they're just getting crazy. So that, I feel like those loops don't even go all the way through. All right. We'll loosen up this guy. These are like newer dongles. I would carry it this way, so I would carry it this way. So I kind of like the idea that I would be able to just have that little camera cube like loaded and ready to go. And then that guy would be like this. I like the way this feels in the back, my magnetic strap there. I do feel like people are gonna mess this up. I'm curious about that. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of complaints about that. I mean, I'm like pretty aware of when I'm carrying things, but a lot of people aren't. So that's interesting. Cool. I like how he feels. I like his little, I'm assuming that's just like a ripstop nylon. But I think that this is good. And then I have like other, like I said, small cameras or the Osmo Pocket 3 that are already in like they're self-contained, so then they could just go in this guy loose. All right, well, I like them. We'll see how it goes.